Hello, my wonderful BIAFRA brothers and sisters. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are. Happy Friday, TGIF. Thank God it is Friday. And also, happy weekend to you all who believes in what I'm doing or who believes in me, who always depend on my platform for their daily news. My prayers and also my promise is that I will never disappoint any of you that hopes in me. Anyway, I still remember say on the previous broadcast I made, the so-called Nigerian army came out and said they used their fighter jet to strike or to bomb on a hideout of ESN and IPOB. And sometimes I begin to ask these people, IPOB are the people that is walking on the street on daily basis. How do they hide hideout? How can IPOB be having a hideout? You see, that is the propaganda that the Nigerian government and their media house, they keep propagating each time, any day. Each time there is any kind of atmosphere, you will see them, they will just pay them. All these brown envelope media houses, they will just come out and begin to lie, especially this Punch. This newspaper called Punch and Vanguard. They are using them against the indigenous people of Biafra and the agitation of Biafrans, and also against the IPOB and ESN. So they come out and say that they bomb a hideout of IPOB and ESN and in Owerri, in Ihube, Okigwe, and also in Osumogu, in Nnewi South, local government area of Anambra State. So now the IPOB spokesperson have come out now to debunk that rumor and that false propaganda that they give against IPOB, and said the news read this way. Let me not say my own, but let me tell you people the way they put the headline. Stop lying and blackmailing us. IPOB reacts to bombing of camps by the so-called Nigerian military men. Well, that is part of the anchor of the headline we are going to treat when we come back, as we are about to read other headline that we have here. APM asks Supreme Court to nullify Mazi Tinubu's victory is one of the news. That one is under the Nigerian politics, and this one is under also Nigerian news. Aggrieved workers hold protest as Dave Umahi stopped them from entering ministry. Hey, Dave Umahi and what did they call him? And yes, on weekend on they take more than you can chew. You can cook for the people will eat. But when the people decide to cook for you, my dear, it is very difficult for you to consume whatever they present for you. Handle your office with care. Even the people who sent you on this work is nowhere to be found. They are in France now, according to the rumor, from US to France. That is how they do from, what do they call it? From India to UAE, telling us of deals, of calling off the ban and the rest of them, but at the end of it, it is a lie from the pit of hell. Make on take this work. This is a public office. If you want to do well, you do well. If you want the public to be carrying you in their mouth every now and then, it is up to you. Anyway, my wonderful BIAFRA brothers and sisters, I beg there's no time to tell time. Today is Friday, and my promise today is that I'm sure you receive the complete dosage of the news you expect to hear from me in this very day. So make on tighten on a seatbelt, because we're about to proceed. Like this message, comment on it, share this message, and most especially subscribe to my channel for more updates and more interesting videos every now and then. And also make sure you turn on the notification icon so that you'll be notified this time there is any update or new update, or that we decide to go live on this channel anytime, any day. So please do that. It is very, very important. But let us go straight to the reason why we are here. We're going to read in between the lines. The indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, has said that the camps bombarded by the Nigerian Air Force in Anambra and Imo on Tuesday do not belong to them. Ukute News record that the spokesperson of the Air Force, Edward Gabukwete, had on Wednesday said that the force conducted airstrikes hitting camps belonging to IPOB and their armed affiliate, Eastern Security Network, ESN. He disclosed that the airstrikes were carried out after an intelligence report disclosed that the insurgents were planning to unleash terror in the area, whereas Biafra IPOB never unleashed any terror or whatever they call it. IPOB is a peaceful organization which even the international community is aware of it. However, the IPOB, in a statement by its spokesperson, Ima Powerless, refuted Nigerian Air Force claims, maintaining that they do not own camps in those areas. According to the IPOB spokesperson, we debunked the claims by the Nigerian Air Force of bombing IPOBs and ESN camps as Osumogu in the Nnewi South local government area of Anambra State and Osu-Ihitokwa in Osu local government area of Imo State. We are bold to say that ESN does not have camps in any of the bombarded locations. The group stated that the bombed camps were of those terrorists sponsored by the leader of splinter groups, Mazi Simon Ekpa, who is based in Finland, according to Ima Powerless. The Nigerian Air Force should stop lying and blackmailing this peaceful IPOB with the so-called bombing of IPOB's ESN camps, which is not true, according to Ima Powerless. For public information and notice, to keep the record straight, IPOB doesn't operate camps in those locations. IPOB have offices in Biafra land and in the diaspora. We are not criminals or terrorists. Otherwise, civilized countries will not give us the freedom to gather in their countries. What IPOB has is the Eastern Security Network, whose primary duty is to secure our bushes and protect our people. The general people should ignore and disregard the ranks of the Nigerian DSS-sponsored criminal and agent provocateur in Finland called Simon Ekperima, according to Ima Powerless, and his gangsters who are always impersonating ESN to demonize IPOB and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, according to the news we have here. The Nigerian Air Force must call those criminals camps they bombarded by their names and not mention ESN or IPOB. APM, under Nigerian politics, they are asking the Supreme Court to nullify the result or the election that brought Mazi Tinubu to office. The Allied People's Movement has filed 10 grounds of appeal before the Supreme Court, seeking to remove Bola Ahmed Tinubu as president from the office. APM decision comes after the Presidential Election Petition Court affirmed the victory of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The party, in its notice of appeal filed by its new counsel, Chukwuma Machuku Ume, is asking the Apex Court to set aside the judgment of the Presidential Tribunal for its numerous errors in laws. It said that Section 131 and Section 142, subsection 1 of the 1999 Constitution are inextricably linked and neither can be confined as a pre-election matter, as these qualifications are conditions predecessent to for being elected into the office of the so-called president. The party claimed that President Tinubu contested the presidential election without a lawful running mate. The party added that the withdrawal of Ibrahim Kabiri Masari and the expiry of the 14 days permissible for changing, withdrawing or dead candidates under Section 33 of the Electoral Act 2022 made the Tinubu's election and return to office invalid. According to the party, the Presidential Election Petition Court abandoned its duty and jurisdiction of hearing and determining APM questions of whether President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and Kashim Shettima were validly elected to the office of the President and Vice President under the Constitution as stipulated by the Section 239 subsection 1 of the Constitution of the Fulani Republic of Nigeria, 1999, as amended. APM contends that the validly elected encompasses being qualified to contest the election, adding that a valid election includes the threshold qualifications and disqualifications as stipulated in the Constitution. It said the approach of the court below was to avoid the weighty issues of valid elected through inputting technical elevation pre-election issues. APM therefore prayed the court to allow the appeal and hold that Tinubu was not qualified to contest as the presidential candidate of APC, having violated the provisions of Section 142 subsection 1 of the Constitution of the Fulani Republic of Nigeria, 1999 as amended. The party also prayed for a declaration that the return of Tinubu by the Independent National Electoral Commission as the president-elect or select of the Fulani Republic of Nigeria is null and void of no legal effect or whatsoever. That the withdrawal of the fifth respondent Kabir Masari as vice presidential candidate to Tinubu by the operation of the law amounted to automatic withdrawal and invalidation of the candidate of All Poverty Congress (APC). APM therefore asked for an order nullifying and voiding all votes called by the APC in the February 25th presidential election, and a further order directing INEC to return the second highest score at the election as the winner of the presidential selection. That is the way they take put them. Aggrieved workers, they hold protest against David Umahi, the Minister of Works. The Minister of Works, David Umahi, on Thursday locked out civil servants from the ministry. Okute News understand that the ministry or the minister prevented workers who came to work late from gaining access to the ministry. However, after the gate was opened, the workers comprising the housing and the works ministry refused to enter the ministry. The aggrieved workers occupied the entrance of the gate and insisted that the minister must come out to address them. They also claimed that he stopped engineers and the directors from doing their work and has been breaking public service rules since his appointment by bringing in consultants to run the affairs of the ministry. Protesting staff were chanting, "Umahi must go," and Umahi must also go, and lamented that they reside far away and there was no way they could come to the office early, not minding the transportation, the amount, the huge amount they paid to transport themselves from their work down to their office, or from their home down to their office, sorry to say. Only God and Tinubu can cancel my instructions, Umahi tell contractors. Meanwhile, Umahi on Tuesday revealed the level of weight his instruction carry while addressing contractors. According to Umahi, only Bola Ahmed Tinubu and God can cancel his instruction. Umahi warned them not to waste their time in reporting him to anyone apart from Tinubu and God. He added that he will do whatever the president instructs him, adding that no amount of blackmail will work. The former governor of Ebonyi State stated this during a meeting with the contractors from the 6 geopolitical zones at the Ministry of Headquarters on Tuesday in Abuja. Umahi, while speaking on the claims that the price of cement would skyrocket to 9,000 naira if the government starts doing concrete roads, said the reports are false. He said that those peddling such rumors are doing so as part of a big campaign against him by the cabals in the construction industries. The minister said, "This is my line of instructions and I will do whatever the president instructs me to do. He is the only one and God that can cancel my instructions. So don't waste your time reporting me to anyone apart from these two." So, my wonderful BIAFRA brothers and sisters, now here we go take a bar break. We are coming back again with another blockbuster. Make you still remember my name. Now the same Amanda from the platform of Okute Daily Talk. It never change, and so it didn't take be. This is the place where we speak to you the undiluted truth about Nigeria, about the struggle of Biafra, and about the things, the propaganda that is going on in the Nigerian sector. They have already vowed that they will never rest until they bring Biafrans down, the same way they bring other agitators down. As you can see now, the Odua, the Oduduwa Republic, the Yoruba Nation is no more agitated simply because their own kinsman assumed the office of the presidency. Well, that's all the thing take be. They don't want to work against their own kinsman. Well, Biafrans on don't see them also. If on go try, make on work so that on our own go enter. But we'll see whether things will feel better for our side, because all the whole appointments now goes on his boys, will be Lagos boys, according to the information reaching to me this very morning. Anyway, my wonderful Biafran brothers and sisters, help me to share this message. Like, share, comment, and make sure you subscribe to my channel for a better experience and more interesting videos as we proceed. Have a nice day, as I am going to sign out from here. Bye for now, my wonderful people. May good Lord bless you this weekend as you do your bang bang dim dim. Do not drink while driving and do not drive while drinking. I rest my case. Ka Chineke mezie okwu. Bye for now, my wonderful people. Ka emesianụ.